bevo.com.
Can you tell us about this, one of your known mantras, which is leap and the net shall appear? Where does that come about, and will it always work, including for me?
That is, it's very much, at least I was sort of really, I must have come across it somewhere, because I don't think I invented it myself. But it's very, very true, because I think I meet so many people who very much, when you know you want to kind of go for it, they're really holding on the edge, looking down constantly. And then they think, oh, actually, I'm going to have like this insurance policy in case that doesn't work out. And, you know, it's like very much, so many people have asked me, and that's the sort of the opposite of the leaving that appear, is, yes, you started that, but what if it didn't work? What was your plans if it didn't work? And somehow, I think the entrepreneur frame of mind, you don't really think, what if it doesn't work? I mean, and you're not really taking I always say you do your research convinces you, and then you just jump to it, rather than you jump to it, then you try to kind of fall back. And this is very much the attitude that, it's almost like when you're slipping on ice, isn't it? You don't want to be looking at the wall, sort of thing. Right. You want to be looking straight, kind of thing. So that's that sort of concept, really. Yeah. I think that you just got to, when you make that decision, when you think you got to go, you just got to go for it, rather than go for it then hold back, which is a sort of that kind of knee-jerk mentality people have. And what if it doesn't work? And when we started Coffee Broke, often the question I get is, when were you going to stop? When did you? And I sort of think I never thought that, because if I did think that, we did have so many obstacles. So I would have stopped at that point, because by definition, when you've got that, oh my God, I'm going to go back after 2, just by definition, that gives you that you never really fully committed. Okay, so it's like everything really, whether you're a sort of, newly appointed CEO, marketing director, or anything, you just have to do it with extreme confidence. Yeah, you got to be committed. I suppose it's about sort of commitment, rather than involvement. And I think entrepreneurs are committed. It's, do you know what I mean? It's sort of entrepreneurs are committed to what they do. It's that sort of, the chicken and egg breakfast is sort of, when you have an egg and bacon breakfast, the chicken's involved, but the pig's committed. It's sort of, It's slightly kind of, you need to be committed, because that's the only way you're ever going to get the kind of rewards of being committed. So there's no half-hearted businesses, no half-hearted anything? No, half-hearted will never get you anywhere, because it's always be difficult, so you'd always fall back on that it hasn't worked.
bevo.com